Hello, I'm Drawing Pin and welcome to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager, where we are in the International Endurance Cup with our own creator team, Pinwheel Racing. And well, we just actually came second in our first season in the A class, which is just crazy. I didn't think we were going to take on these guys, but because of the double points and they had a pretty poor finish, we managed to jump ahead of them. I thought we were just, third or fourth. I didn't think we'd jump up to second, so we should get a pretty good payday in a minute. I think probably like 42 million, something like that. So it's going to be a pretty good payday. I think we're going to need to replace, or we're not going to replace Paul. We're going to sign Paul in. I'm hoping he will sign at a cheaper price, and then I think, where are we? Staff. I think Vasily. I think we're going to try and replace Vasily with that. Was he like Andrew or someone? Yeah, Andrew Hawkins. I think we're going to try and get him in instead of Vasily, and spend the money on a. Well, it's coming out to the mail. Spend the money on a decent designer. So we had mistake. Yeah, we had a bunch of mistakes. That sucked. And yeah, okay. Well, Paul's contract's up as well, but never mind. Let's take the interview. I think I was been by Linda Lorenz. Would you consider bringing her in next season? Okay, yeah, we'll say yes, but I don't think she's gonna. I mean, she will sign for us now, but yeah, contracts are running down. I think she's going to be too expensive for us. But let's just check out the new hires, and we'll probably get rid of everybody else. No. I mean, that is already good, but no. And no. And no again, and ooh, hello. To be honest, I was just about to say, oh, this guy's really good, but he's got the same rear jack, but he also does the front jack as well. Do you know what? I kind of like that. Do you know what? We're going to hire you straight in. Let's just hire you in. We'll get rid of the other guy as well. We'll just ditch that. I don't think we need that. I suppose we do, but well, they're gone now, so you know. Shall we get rid of someone? Do you know what I need to do though? Is renew the contracts, don't I? Let's do that, and then we're gonna try and rehire Paul. That's it. I'll get my words out in a minute. But I'm just gonna click down now and renew the contracts because they're only 3 races away. So I'll do that, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, right. I've just renewed all the pit crew contracts. Let's come over here and we'll renew, try and renew Paul's contract. I'm kind of hoping we can get him at a cheaper price than what we're paying him now. What did we tell him? Did we tell him best car? We'll tell him a best car again. He actually drove in the worst car, but he didn't seem to mind it. Wait, ooh, bonus size isn't very important. Hello, he's not got any patience, so. I think we'll like tick that up 1. If we can save money, should we go like could go first, couldn't we? Let's try that. I don't think that's going to make much difference. We'll give him a long contract, and his wages are not very important. I mean, if we could get him for that, that'd be 200k cheaper. I think he's going to be on that sort of level, but should we try that? Let's try that. Let's do it. And then I think we'll come over here to Andrew and we will try and get him. I think he's going to be really pricey. But if you look at the other people, 4-star designers are, typically they're paying 400,000 or 500,000 plus a race. So, we're probably going to have to pay that, but I think that's okay. If we can get Paul a little bit cheaper, that'll help us out. Should we just go first with everyone? Let's go first. Bonus size is important. He's probably going to want a big one. We'll go there. He's got quite a bit of patience, so I'm not too worried. We'll go there. What about if we give him a big sign-on fee as well? I wonder if we can get him for like that. I don't think he's going to accept that because he says wages are important, which tends to mean they normally want pretty well much the maximum of their wages. So he probably wants that, but I don't know. If we give him a big bonus. He's got a bonus, he's got a nice sign-on fee. He's got plenty of patience, so let's try him. We'll try that. And then, do I want to go for a driver? I'm kind of thinking I'm probably just going to stay. I mean, it's like Linda, she's going to want a load of money, right? Let's just go and have a look at her, but she's probably going to want a ton of money. Yeah, wages are important. Yeah, I think she's probably going to want like that or something. Should we? Status is important. Short contract, you pay it out. Should we just quickly throw one out to her? I don't think she's going to. I don't think she's going to take it. She's going to want a big. Damn. Yeah, she's way too expensive. Let's just. There we go. Let's do that. I don't think we're going to get her, but we might as well just throw that out there. If we could take one of these good drivers off of them, would you? No, you're not interested. Fair enough. Be nice if we could take some of their drivers away from them, but I think the only person I'm really interested in is Claire. She's got good marketability, and she's a pay driver, so I think I'll probably try to. Oh, she's got a cold as well. Nice. Okay, that might help us out a little bit. Wait, status is fairly important, so we'll go there with the best car. She probably is best car material. She's got a bit of patience. She wants a medium contract. You pay it all. Bonus size is important, so she's going to want quite a big bonus, I suspect. Go like 48 again. 42? Go 42. And she's going to want a big bonus. She's like a nice bonus. I wonder if we do that, give them a big bonus, and then maybe if we go with that. I wonder if we should sign that. Let's try it. Let's tick that up again. Okay, let's do that. Right, there we go. I think that's everyone that we're going to sign in this time. I'm in two minds as to whether to like replace like Chaubert with, if we can get Claire, we might replace Chaubert with you. With Claire and keep Tang. He's got good marketing and he pays us a load of money. I know he's a load of rubbish, but he pays us a load of money. And I think we probably need that more than the better driver. I don't think we're there yet. So, I mean, I should really replace Tang, but at the same time, like Chaubert has got terrible marketing. I know Lara's got worse, but we make money off Lara as well. So I'd probably hang on to and get 3 pay drivers in, or even 4 pay drivers actually. So that's good. But right, let's move it on anyway, and we should get our prize money in a minute. Okay, so here we are. We are about to get our prize money. Manager of the season should be me. Yes, it is. And Dave on it. Okay, all right. I'd have thought it'd be like Lorenz or Makarov, but yeah, whatever. One of those two. But yeah, on the manager of the season. Let's get the prize money. Ooh, 41.7. Damn, that's a nice prize pot. So we got 54 million to play with. So yeah, we're spending $1 million a race, so I really don't want to spend too much more. If we could get Paul and reduce that cost a little bit, because all of we're going to do some factory upgrades and stuff in a bit, but all of these obviously add to the amount you spend per race. You know, each one costs you so much per race, so obviously the more you 58,000, so keeps adding. So we're going to put some more buildings in, I think. But I think what we'll do is we'll roll it. We'll get to the rule changes next, and then we'll hire the drivers in, build the chassis for the car, and then we'll probably put some upgrade the design center and put like a brakes facility in or something, and see what money we've got, see what money we're spending on drivers, etc. So let's get to the rule changes. I don't think there are actually many, but let's get there anyway. Okay, here we are, the rules for 2019, and yeah, it's the fuel tanks. That's the thing I voted in, so nothing else. Candersteg have won promotion in the international champion with Lancaster being replaced. Okay, so that Candersteg are coming up and Lancaster are going down. That's fine. That's kind of what I figured, to be honest. So let's get on now, and we'll get to some negotiations or building the car chassis or something. Right, here we are. Bo is feeling better. That's good. And a contract renegotiation for Linda Lorenz. I mean, to be honest, I just don't really see the point. She's going to want so much money. We'll just offer her that. Why not? I don't think I'm going to accept that because that's just way too much. I'm assuming they're going to renegotiate her contract because she's only getting 583,000. So I'm assuming they're going to be paying a bigger bill next season as well. But let's move it on and we'll get to the next renegotiation. And the next one up is Andrew Hawkins, which is kind of what I expected. He's probably wages. Bonus size is a little peed off. I wonder if we could drop that a bit. Let's just keep that up. He's unhappy at those wages. Let's do that. Let's do that. That might just be enough to push him over the edge. Because we've got a win to pay that. That's going to be a lot, but you know we're not going to hit that too many times. I don't think this season. So if we get him for that, that'll be good. I think he's probably going to come back, but we've got loads of patience. We will have to try and re-sign Vasily soon as well, but we'll leave it for a week or two, and then we'll just try and get him in our back pocket while we negotiate with this guy, because I think this is the guy to go with. He can build parts. His brakes are kind of crap, but everything else is really good. So I think we want him in. So let's move it on, and we'll get to another renegotiation. Oh no, hang on, I'm not actually offered him the contract yet. There we go. Right, now let's move it on again now. Okay, I'm all over the place. Okay, here we are. Claire wants a renegotiation. That's kind of what I figured. What if we just up her sign-on fee? Would she take that? Oof, that's a lot, isn't it? She's insulted. Let's give her another tick. Give her another tick on there. I wonder... She's okay with that, so I think we'll leave it. I wonder if that's going to be enough to push her over the edge and maybe sign that contract. She's getting 553, so I suspect we're going to have to go there, but we'll try and hold off and see what she says to that. We've got to have another shot at her, so we'll try. So let's give her that. And that's good. It'd be nice if we could get her in, but because she is really good, so I'd quite like to get her in. So we'll probably offer a bit more if she doesn't accept that. But I'd like to obviously pay her the smallest amount possible. So let's move it on now, and we'll get to the car design or another renegotiation. Right, here we are. The car design is unlocked. We need to get cracking on the 2019 chassis, so we should get about 10 million. There we go. That's nice. And oh, Shimizu, okay, they're an engine manufacturer. Okay. And Pamplona are as well. Fair enough. Oh, and Montpellier. Yeah, okay. There's loads of them that are engine suppliers. Fair enough. I think we're just going to go cheap again. I don't think we can afford it really. So I think we are just going to go, we managed to get second with a cheap chassis and not great drivers. So I don't think we need to spend too much money, not at the right moment. I think I'm still going to go with this one as well. This one I don't overly like. It stores a lot of energy. It lasts really long, but I don't think it charges up very fast at all. So once you've used it, you've used it. This one it really doesn't hold much of a charge, but it charges up really quick. This one I'm familiar with. We've used it a few seasons. I've used it in the couple of seasons that I played with the GT, but that was a while ago. So I think I'd probably go with this one. I think we're just going to stick with what we know. But hey, let me know. What do you think? Any of these three really good, but we're going to go with this one, I think, because this is the one we've been using. So let's just build that, and there we go, and we'll get that underway. Yeah, we go. Yeah, so let's move it on, and we'll get some renegotiations because I expect they're not too far away. Right, okay, we've got a renegotiation for Paul. That's kind of what I figured. I feel like he's probably he's only got... I kind of want to pay him that. I don't really want to pay him that. I want to get him a bit cheaper. Let's gamble it. Screw it. Let's gamble it. Let's go. Hopefully he accepts that. I really want to sign him, so let's hope he accepts that. But who knows? He might not, but I think he will. I think I probably should have gone with that first, but never mind. Right, let's move it on again, and there'll probably be another renegotiation. Right, here we are. Yeah, Linda Lorentz rejected that. So, yeah, even with that, like, million for the race and so on, she's just going to be way too pricey. So I suspect they're going to have to pay a load of money for her, but she's probably worth it. But she's a bit too rich for us, I think, at the moment. So that's fine. I just, I thought I'd give it a go. But never mind. We may be able to get her in a season or two's time. We'll see how we go. But, okay, let's get going, and hopefully Claire or someone pops up and... we'll see what they think of those renegotiations. Okay, right. Claire has accepted. Okay. Oh, wow, she's unemployed as well. Really? Okay. Well, we don't need to pay to break a contract. Not that we're breaking a contract anyway, but still. And Andrew wants a renegotiation. That's kind of what I figured. I think he's probably going to want those maximum wages, to be perfectly honest. But I think we'll just tick it along a little bit, and we'll just slowly go up. and he's unhappy. He might accept that. I'd like to get him as cheap as possible, and he's got loads of patience, so I think it's probably worth it. So let's go with that. And I think actually, whilst I'm talking about it, well, let's just quickly renegotiate with Vasily, just in case. We could probably get him in our back pocket. So he wants a long contract. Wages, bonus size isn't very important. I wonder if we could just offer him that, and he wonder if he'd accept it. I think it's worth a shot. He's got plenty of patience. So let's go like there. Wages aren't very important. We're getting like 20k cheaper. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. If he accepts that, great. We've got Vasily just to fall back on if we don't get Andrew. But I think we want to try and go for Andrew if possible. But we'll see. But let's do that one anyway, and that's good. So let's move it on now, and we will get to the next renegotiation. Right, Paul has accepted our offer, so that is good. So let's get Paul straight in now. We're just going to re-sign him back into the squad. That's perfect. And so we're going to get Claire and see. Oh, Claire. No, we're going to get Claire. Claire is in as well, isn't she? Okay. So we've got Paul. What do we do? Let's have a look at Claire. See, she's got really good. So she would replace Chaubert. She's better than Chaubert. I know I should replace Boateng. I know, but if we sign in, yeah, look, we've saved a bit of money there. Once we sign Claire in, say if we got rid of Tang and put Claire in, we would be spending I'll say 1.3 million a race, something like that. Whereas if we replace Chaubert, this probably won't change it that much. It will change, but it won't change massively, because Claire is going to pay for most of her wages herself, whereas Chaubert is paying a 179 a race, paying 179 a race. So I don't think our outgoings are going to go, and then we're going to try and get that lead designer as well. So with Claire and the lead designer, if we got rid of Boateng, we're going to be looking at like 1.7 million, 1.8 million a race, something like that. So, it's going to double our outgoings, and I just don't think we can afford that, because I want to stick a load of facilities in the HQ, which are obviously going to up our per race cost even more. So I think I'm going to replace Chaubert. Might be a controversial move with everybody, but I think I'm going to do it. Let's sign her in, and we're going to put Chaubert out. That's expensive, but I think it's worth it. Chaubert is not going to be happy with that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, I'm afraid. And I think we're going to put Paul in there now. So we've got the best. We've got 4 stars and a 3-star there, and I think we'll do that. And we'll keep Tang. I know that's controversial, but we're going to keep Tang. Chaubert's probably pissed off at that, but that's fine. What has that done to our money? So actually, we've just saved money. Nice. I like that. Yeah, that worked out well. So we've replaced a better driver with Claire, but because of her pay driver status, she actually makes us money. So that is really good. Or, we actually make a bit of money off that, because she pays most. She don't think she quite pays it. Oh, yeah, we pay her like what? Oh, it's 16k a race or something. So, that's it. So we've just saved a load of money. So that's good. So we can get Andrew Hawkins in onto the lead design, and that's going to push our wage bill to just over $1 million. So that's going to be nice. So let's roll it, and we'll get to Andrew. Hopefully we can get him signed in quickly as well. That would be nice. Okay, right, Andrew wants a negotiation. That's kind of what I figured. Vasily has accepted, so I think we'll hang on for a bit, but we've probably only got like 10 days or something left before we have to make a decision. But we've got like a week grace period, so I suspect it's just the wage. Yeah, we're going to have to give him full whack. I kind of want to drop that down. Don't want to give him full. If we could just do that. Screw it, let's do that. Let's offer him that. I'm almost certain we're going to get him now. He's just unhappy at those wages. He wants maximum. That's good. But if you come over here, though, and look at the designers, and look at everybody, look at the top people, you know, everybody up here is getting 486, 600,000. There's only one here that's getting 367, which is more or less what we're going to pay Andrew. So that's the kind of money that you're looking at for a really good designer. Plus, the thing I like with Andrew is he adds a random great component, which is good because we don't have all of those facilities up yet. So you know, we could get like a random great component or something with the rear wing or something. That'd be really good. But yeah, let's move it on, and hopefully he will sign that contract soon. That would be really nice. Right, okay, we've got our first dilemma, and oh, that seriously, committed cultist. Ah, boy, this blooming cult is just driving me nuts, man. So he's got that for 20. Oh my god, -2 for 20 damn weeks. Oh, seriously? Wish I'd replace you now rather than Chaubert. Oh, 20 weeks. That is really going to cut into us because. I mean, it's not going to be long, but it is going to be into the race. You know, that's a third of that's, you know, it's almost half a season actually. So yeah, that's going to be with him for quite a while. Oh boy, and we've got probably the worst one for us at the moment, which is the press HQ visit, which I now have to piss Paul off. Early, this is fantastic. This is brilliant. Gets you plus 15 marketability when you've got no team marketability. It's brilliant. But if you say no, you lose 10, and it's like, where are we? Here we are. You know, I'm going to lose that. I'm going to drop that down, and I'm probably going to lose that 4-star. Speaking of sponsors, let's come over here. Oh damn! When do we go to Phoenix? If we go to Phoenix, I might take that one. To be honest, they're all pretty crap. No upfront payments. First, we're probably going to hit, but for that big bonus payout, I'd risk it. I think we'll hold off and we'll wait till we'll probably have to wait till the next episode, and we'll sort that out, and I have to try and remember it. I'll write down a little note or something and try and remember the sponsorship, because if we get that within 6 races, we could go for that target. We're probably not going to hit it, but you never know, we might be able to get lucky and do it. So I think we'll hold off for that for now. But yeah, I've got to do this. Yeah. So I'm just going to say, of course, coming in, because otherwise we lose that 10. I don't like that. Early game, that's brilliant. Now, awful. But you've got no choice. I mean, it doesn't really matter that you piss Paul off, but you know, I just like not to. So let's move it on, and hopefully Andrew will sign that contract. Right, okay, Vasily's contract is expiring, so I think we're just going to let that ride, and hopefully Andrew comes in and says yes. I think that's our best bet. So let's, fingers crossed, and let's go. And there we go, the contract offer has expired for Vasily, but Andrew has signed in, so that's perfect. So let's put him in now. What? Oh, it's just the contract of it. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I just thought he was, what's he doing and still in the, yeah, but he's not actually left yet. Fair enough. Okay, so let's go there. There we go. A Hawkins is in, and that's going to have, yeah, we've just jumped over 1 million. So yeah, I think if we replace Tang with Claire and then put him in, we'd be at like 1.7, 1.8 million, which that's a lot. But that's really good. So we've got a really good designer now, and I've got another good driver in as well. Let's come over here to the HQ, because I think the first thing we're going to do is upgrade this design center. I think that's the first one. That'll help build the parts just that little bit quicker. And we've got 38 million left. So we're going to spend about 10 million, we'll say 10 million a race, 10 million for the season. So I think we can probably afford to stick a brakes facility in. Let's do that. Let's get the brakes in, there we go. And then we've got 30 million. What else could we put in? Let's have a look at some of the cheap stuff. We could upgrade the, like the forecasting center or something. Or maybe that for fitness and focus. That could be a good one for the fitness and focus. Forecasting center, that would also be really handy. Telemetry center, we could do that. That's pretty cheap actually, isn't it? Let's have a look at the new buildings, but I quite like that telemetry center is talking to me. That would be nice for the adaptability, wouldn't it? But I think the parts wise, I'd say the suspension was more important than the rear wing. I mean, they're all important, but you know. let's go with it. Let's go with that. Let's spend that. I think that's fine, and we won't spend any more. That's 25 million. Might have some dilemmas where we can get, you know, +1 tyre wear for 2.5 million or something. So we'll keep some money back for that, and then you know, we need money for the parts development as well. And I'm not exactly sure how much money she's going to offer us at the start of the season. So you know, we may think, oh, we could put another one in, but I think we'll hold off for now. That's 3 things going in. Two new things and an upgrade, so I think that's good enough. So let's move it on now, and we will get to our dilemmas. Okay, right, we have a dilemma for improvability games, and no. It's +1 improvability for -1 in fuel efficiency. I'm just going to say no on that one. I don't like those. Takes fuel efficiency away for improvability. If it's just pay money, as I've said many times, if it's just pay money for one of these plus stats, that's great. I'm not taking fuel efficiency away. We don't have any fuel efficiency anyway, so I'm not taking that away to add 1 improvability. It's not worth it in my opinion, but pay money for one of those pluses, yes, I would in an instant. So that's a shame. We've not had many good dilemmas so far. Hopefully we get a good one in a minute, so let's keep going. Okay, right, we've got a bunch of scouting reports in. Lara is training young drivers, so she gets +20 morale. Okay, that's cool. And we've got the livery to edit as well. Let's go and have a look at these scouting reports. I think these are mostly just the young drivers that pop in at the end of every season. So what they're like, I don't really know, but some of them may have already been snapped up by other teams. Oh boy, not very good so far. I mean, whoa, that is good improvement rate, and wow, look at that. Addicted to video games, so his focus and morale are down, and I mean, I love the marketing, but the rest of yous are kind of a no, really. So yeah, that's a no. Good improvement rate as well. You got a good stamina bar, but not bad improvement. Okay improvement, but not brilliant. No, your marketing is absolutely awful. So no, okay. Right, so let's come over and we're going to edit the car livery. I really quite like what we've got. I think I'm going to keep this color scheme. Yeah, I'm going to click around, I think. Oh, that's a bit too yellow, isn't it? Right, I'm going to click around and we'll sort out a livery of some sort. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, right, I've just finished the livery. I've just spent the last 10-15 minutes clicking around, and I've just come up with this one, which is pretty much like what we had in the first season, I think it was, but I just kind of switched the yellow and white around, so it's yellow on the back and white on the front now. I think that looks pretty cool. A little splash of white there with a grey stripe. So yeah, I quite like the look of that. So let's go with that, I think. I spent way too long clicking around on that, so that's all done. So right, there we are. That's the new car. It's still being built, not quite done yet, but let's hope we get a good dilemma, because we just haven't really had any good ones yet. So there's no extra stars, which is a little bit worrying, but you know, it is what it is. So hopefully we get a dilemma or two, which would be nice, but either that or it's going to be the pre-season. So let's move it on now and we'll get to one of those. Okay, right, well, there we are. We didn't get any more dilemmas, which is a bit of a shame, but here's the pre-season testing. So let's get out there now and we'll test the car and see what these two think. We're not actually out on track yet. Come on, get out. There we are. Lara's out on track. Where's Paul? There he is. Oh, wow, 4th and 11th. Okay, that's oil leak for Paul. That's not good. Come on, Lara. We've got to be quicker than 11th. Though I suppose she is in car 2, but still. Damn, okay, well, 4th and 11th. 4th, yay, that's cool, and we had an oil leak, so that's good, but 11th, ew. But as I say, this is not really a acid test of what is a good car, because look, Kenderstag have only just come up this season, and they are 1st and 8th. So, you know, and where's this, Shimizu Boom are like, where are they, 7th and 9th. They're probably going to be the team to beat again this season, so this pre-season doesn't really add, or doesn't really give you much of a window of how well the car's going to do, but it's nice to do well on it, I'll say that much, but it's not really an essential thing, but hopefully that's not a story of things to come, let's put it that way. Well, there we are, that's the pre-season over. We've hired a new designer, hopefully that's going to help us gain a bit of extra a few extra points, certainly in the rear wing and stuff. Was it the nose? I think it's the front nose that Vasily was terrible. And he's got that adds a random great component to a part, so that's probably something we're going to use quite a bit of. We've re-signed Paul for a cheaper price, which is good. And we got in Claire and got rid of Chaubert, which that's probably a bit controversial because Boateng is rubbish because we still only have the fifth best drivers. Okay, thought they were going to be the worst, but okay, we've only got the fifth best drivers, but that's because Boateng is really letting us down. But I think we just need that money off of him for the moment. We've got 4 paid drivers. I think if we can try and find another paid driver to replace Boateng, I think that's the way to go. But also good marketing because Lara, I think we're probably going to have to let her go once the contract's up in 10 months' time. She's just got no marketing. It's just killing the market. If we come over here, she's just killing the marketability. So I think we've got to do that really. Oh, while we're here, I was just about to end it, but as I'll probably forget. No, it's 6. Okay, that's kind of sucks. Do you know what? I think I'm just going to let all those slide and hopefully someone comes in with a good payment. I was going to go with that one, but it's 7 races away, so we're not going to be able to get that anyway. So I doubt we're going to hit those first places. We'll see how we go in the first race, but I think we'll just let those slide. So that's a shame. So right, anyway, I think I'm going to call this one here anyway and end the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up. Comment with your thoughts down below. Subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.